Howdy. Howdy. Hey, is everyone? Hey, is everyone? How is everyone? I'm doing okay. I'm doing alright. I woke up actually half decent. And I got a lot of, like, miscellaneous chores done. Woke up half decent, got a lot of miscellaneous chores done. Just vibed. Cherry and I are doing something different with the schedule. Just to check something on her end. I forgot to... Boom. Slug gang. Yeah, okay. I actually kind of feel like a slug. It's really stuffy in this room. There's a non-zero chance that I might have to open my window. Because it is insanely humid spring weather, where it's ever so lightly drizzling outside, and, still a little hot. And I don't know how to deal with that. Oh, would you look at the time? Picture, clock, marker. Yup. But we're just gonna let people funnel in until it's the top of the hour. Hope y'all don't mind about sitting for a couple minutes. Whoop. Whoop. Let me actually move Discord to the other monitor. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, Isa. By the way, is it Isa? I've been calling you that because that's your Discord name. It's chill, waiting for Strudel. Strudel sounds real fucking good right now. What the fuck is Sag, and why is everyone posting Sag? I assume it's Sad Edge. I assume that's what it means. I'm having a pog. What the fuck are we talking? The fuck are you talking about? But Sag? I just assume it means Sad and Edge. Like... Because this game is sad and has some edge. I'm gonna put socks on. It's like way too stuffy for the way I sit to have skin touching skin right now. Whoop. Good thing I'm next to my dresser at all times. Isa never really thought about it. That's fair. Can someone look it up? Sock putting on ASMR. Honestly, if I had a good enough mic for it, I could. Get the foot fetishist crowd, but say it's not porn because it's only sound. Sag is an emote on Twitch depicting a flattened version of Pepe the Frog with a sad, disappointed expression and a downward glance. A variation on Pepega, the emote is commonly used as a reaction to convey sadness or depression in chats on Twitch, but also appears in memes and other forms of copy pasta elsewhere online. Let me see if that's there. Let me see if it's actually there. There's only Sir Sad on my end. Was Sag removed? Wouldn't put it against Twitch. Either way. Oh no! Well, we need to stretch that to screen. Boom. Bada bang, bada boom. Either way, I would like to make a small apology for yesterday with having to make a Google Doc. Or not a Google Doc, but like a Notepad doc. It did not occur to me at the time that, probably not anymore, it's a Pepega variation. Did they remove all Pepe? But for the notepad doc, it was like I didn't know that the game would tell me what's new, and I didn't see it yesterday. So, whoops. Fuck, they removed all the Pepe? I got boxes full of Pepe.
I cannot believe how many trips we have made simply to
literally
track
take
down a
anything
single man.
from us, but
It's
only
all right
because
to
we
do
let
this kind
them.
of thing every now and then.
Which is why I don't let
I
them.
only pray this is not the calm before some manner of storm.
Fuck, I didn't do the magic thing while I was setting up. Oh well. Content. But yeah, that's why I don't let them. Because they are literally innocuous symbols. Also, Pepe to me actually symbolizes the Hong Kong protests. So, you know. Content, you say? No, that's Cherry's thing. I stole that gimmick once, and she wasn't here. Although, I do have to redeem the things, and I'll say the thing, just like she does, for words that I actually do say. Ooh, ooh, shit! Get him!
Say there, lad, have you ever penned a missive?
You mean a letter? No. I'm not big on writing. It always takes me forever to figure out what I want to say.
What's to figure out? One simply takes quill in hand and unleashes their soul upon the canvas of the page.
Get him.
Whatever you say, Max.
I like Poetic Vice. He's a good boy. Oh shit. Was that a good one? Was that a good one? I like Cherry's emotes. I wish I could have them to just use all the time without Twitch points. Nier, that's why you've written plenty of letters to Yona? Not recently. What were we doing here? I know this is one of the parts of the MSQ that get a little weird. Or at least for me remembering what the fuck is actually going on. Oh. Just this letter.
Oh, sorry. You're not him.
I'm sure as hell not. I just swung by to pick up a letter and wound up running the damn place. Anyway, you here for a package or something?
No. There's this couple who's always fighting, and the husband took off. So I'm trying to track him down. Ring any bells?
Sorry, pal. You're asking the wrong guy. Still, that's pretty weird. My buddy's daughter took off too. Maybe running away is the cool thing to do now.
Or they're together.
I find it exceedingly unlikely this pair of runaways is mere coincidence.
Any idea where she might have went?
That is the question, isn't it? Actually, you know what? I bet she went to check out the huge shipwreck that drifted into the inlet the other day. Not often something like that comes around. It's all the kids have been talking about.
Uh-huh.
A shipwreck, is it? I suppose we might as well investigate, seeing as how we lack any other tenable leads.
Right. Let's head for the inlet. Kaine. Emil.
Well, shit. What are you doing here?
What's going on? I haven't seen you two come into Seafront in, well, ever, I guess.
Sorry for the surprise. Kaine said she sensed something strange in the area.
Strange how? Like a shade?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
You do kind of got a
There's
sniffer
some kind
of
of
that.
sound or something coming from up ahead.
What an incredibly specific piece of information the hussy has graced us with.
What is it, Kaine?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Alright, what do we got? This is one of the parts of Nier that actually has my memory a little fuzzy, because... well, let's say I haven't played in a good minute.
We're gonna need to figure out some way to get inside that thing.
This ship is in a state of wanton decay. Surely we can find a hole or some such if we put our minds to it. These planks seem to be covering a rather large hole.
We can probably get in if we move them out of the way.
I'm worried about
Kill
whatever
time.
it is Kaine is sensing. We should make sure we're really prepared before going inside.
Fair enough. Let's not go inside
Let's make sure.
quite yet, so we can just take a medicinal herb.
This ship is in poor condition indeed. Do try not to thrash about and bring its timbers down around us, hussy.
Whatever.
Kaine?
You sure you're alright, Kaine?
You really shouldn't push yourself. Hey, I've got an idea. How about you and me search outside and get some nice fresh air in the process?
Sure. Let's do that.
Sounds good. Take care of Kaine for us, Emil.
Emil is on the case. Come on, Kaine. Let's get the lead out.
Love those two.
This place is pretty gloomy. I'm having a hard time imagining any townsfolk hanging around here.
Well, as we've no other leads, let the search begin.
Ooh.
Look there, on the floor. I believe we've found
hell
ourselves
yeah.
a lantern.
And there's still some oil in it. Nice.
Let's fucking go. Oh, there's actually a lantern on my model now. Hey!
We require a key in order to proceed. Let us fumble about and see if we cannot find one.
Fair enough. Hello?
Wait, did you see that girl just now?
I did indeed. How on earth did she manage to get behind us? Perhaps she is the runaway we heard tell of at the post office. Best track her down and take her back to town with us.
Fair enough. Let's see what we got.
There's
Honey?
no one here.
Weird. It's like we just saw a ghost.
Oh, what foolishness. I am certain this room merely contains a
I love
secret
how Vice
passageway or the
is like unflapping until ghosts. Obtain the hold key.
What is with this ship anyway?
There may be clues somewhere that tell of how it ran aground.
What do we got in here?
It looks really dark up ahead.
Then perhaps we ought to make use of that lantern we just found,
Kinda wish I had manual control of that, but whatever.
What's this? An apple. It's a bit bruised, but it's not super old or anything.
I wager it was dropped by that fruit-loving ferryman with the red bag. Perhaps he absconded to this ship to wait out the storm after yet another spirited debate with his wife. Ah, goodness, what a troublesome couple.
Let's keep moving.
Alright. Anything else in the hold?
Oh, what was that sound just now?
Sounds like it came from the floor above us.
Alright. Let's get going. Sorry, I had to take a picture of something.
This barrel's been knocked over, and there's flour everywhere.
Okay.
Surely it was toppled by the girl we saw at the entrance. Wait. Cast your eyes to the floor, lad.
I'm casting my eyes up topside.
The missing
So what
child
keys
left
did I
white
miss after the
tracks in her
library?
passing. Should we follow them, I expect we will find our way to her.
Give me a second to check, actually. Is there a place where fragments? You missed Sacrifice and the Memory Tree. That is it. For now.
Man, this book's got some serious heft to it. Wonder what it's for.
It would seem to be this ship's logbook. Let us avail ourselves of a
Story
gander.
time?
Records of the routes it traveled, the weather it encountered, and the places it made port, all in a painstaking level of detail. I would expect no less for a vessel of this size, until the day the records suddenly cease.
Which is when?
What the hell happened on this ship?
We've no time.
Tree, rather, it just Sacrifice and Stone Guardian, I believe.
Did you see that light on the other side of the shelves?
A shame we cannot investigate further with these blasted things in our way. I would like a word with the interior designer who thought to put them here.
Hang on. I think I can move these.
Okay. Do I push it? Okay.
It appears to be caught in a crack in the floor. It would not do to have the ground beneath our feet come undone, so let's give up on pushing the thing.
Let's see, maybe there's something around here? 1,000 gold. Yeah, the ship ain't gonna use it.
There's a breeze coming through these shelves.
That
Hey,
white
just
vase
like I
is rather
thought.
conspicuous. Try giving it a nudge.
Just give it a nudge.
A hidden room. How delightful.
Hey, there's a notebook on this desk. Oh, wow, this thing is crammed full of information.
A record of the cargo they carried, no doubt. Let me see. By my pages, this ship was used by slavers.
I have
simply
no
atrocious.
problem stealing from it
Wait,
then.
you're telling me they sold people?
And made out quite handsomely from the transactions, it would seem.
How could they do something like that?
That would
I do
explain
not
why there
know,
might be a
nor
little
do
girl
I care
on it.
to ponder it. Let it suffice to say there are monsters who trade coin for misery in all corners of this accursed world.
These chests are pretty huge.
And what do they contain? Treasure, perhaps?
I wish.
Maybe.
Looks like a bunch of iron tools.
Those are no mere tools, lad.
Shit.
They are instruments of torture. I shudder to think what evil transpired in this room.
Well, at least we can take this now. Passageway key.
There don't seem to be any shades around, at least.
Fortunate for us. Now let no more time be wasted in our search for the townsfolk.
I don't think any of that was wasted time.
The
We got a
white
new
tracks
key.
end here.
Wait, I hear something.
Oh. Oh.
Hear myself up. Do I feel this?
Whatever that sound was, it stopped. I swear it sounded like a girl.
Why
This is a voice
don't I
pipe.
remember this?
A contraption by which one's voice can travel to a faraway location.
Which means the girl is in whatever room this pipe connects to.
Hold a moment. I spy a chart of the ship's layout on the wall. Yes, this pipe connects to a cabin in the ship's stern.
Onward and, inward, I guess.
So that's totally blood on the... I was gonna call it the sheets, but that's
This
not
little
exactly a
lantern has brought us
bed.
quite far, hasn't it?
Yeah. And the light it gives off makes me feel, I don't know, safe somehow.
Well, aren't we the romantic? It
Door's
seems
warped
this
and
door will
unusable.
not open. A kitchen, is it?
What's this? 3 medicinal herbs.
Heavens, look at the size of this saucepan. This must have been where they prepared meals for the crew.
There's a note stuck to the counter. Extra rice, hold the peppers. Looks like the crew had some say over how they ate.
To be picky about one's food while at sea is a luxury indeed.
Well, it definitely wasn't the slaves that were being given...
Oh, damn.
Or that was
The
getting
hell
those
is the
notes.
smell?
Perhaps it is wafting from further inside?
Okay.
Another apple.
Just how many apples does that quibbling husband keep on his person while he's out and about?
Let's keep searching.
Many as he can steal.
Vice? I think the floor is...
Oh!
Speak to me, lad. Are you hurt?
A little bit.
Been better, but I'll live. I can't see a thing down here. And what is that terrible stench?
I suspect we may have fallen into the ship's hold.
The lantern got away from me during the fall. We'd better look for it.
Okay. So I'm able to walk. I don't like this. I don't like it. Not
Have you still not found the
a
lantern?
fan.
We've no alternative but to scour the ground for it.
Okay.
Is that?
Don't like it.
Vice, that's it! We found the lantern.
About time. Might I suggest you cease the celebratory fanfare and light the blasted thing already?
Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. That's
Oh
not as
dear.
bad as I assumed,
Look
honestly.
at the bodies. They are all people from town. And, I fear,
Shit.
the missing ferryman.
Oh no. This can't be real. Why? Why
How?
Why did everyone have to... God damn it!
Pull yourself together, lad.
So we
Remember
have
the
to fight
presence Kaine
something.
sensed. The culprit who murdered these poor folk likely awaits us further within.
I won't let them get away with this.
Okay.
That's enough, lad. Avert your eyes.
Yeah, because the protagonist would be super used to, like, seeing shade blood and shades dying, but
Hey there, you two.
wouldn't be used to seeing just people like that, huh?
Hey, I didn't know you guys came back inside.
Did we ever? Found a nice hole in the wall to slide through. But then we heard a bunch of noise coming from that super dark floor downstairs. You sure had us worried.
Yeah, sorry about that. You feeling better, Kaine?
A little, yeah. Sorry for the trouble.
Good. That's good.
Jeez, you seem really down in the dumps. Did something happen?
Tell me, Kaine, that presence you sensed.
It's on the floor above us.
I feared as much.
Yep.
It seems we've little choice but to press onward.
Anything in here before we
There's a bunch of
abscond?
crumpled up paper here. Letters, maybe?
They all seem to have the same words written upon them, but the penmanship is so poor I cannot make heads nor tails of it.
Okay. I'm also curious how old this ship is. Just out of legitimate curiosity. Well, yep. Of course there would be time.
This would be the final room.
Or of course
yes?
there would be a boss fight.
The culprit who
There's a
murdered the
mailbox
townspeople
right
may be
there.
behind this very door. Let us proceed with utmost caution.
Let's go inside. Low-key didn't expect this part to get as heavy as it did, but it's also Nier.
It's that girl we saw when we first entered the ship.
Old lad, this is a lone child sitting inside a hulking ship littered with corpses. Something is clearly amiss.
There.
Could this girl be the presence you sensed, Kaine?
Oh, hey, it's you. Been a while.
Wait, you're the postman. What are you doing here?
Oh, I've been coming here a lot lately. I
Okay.
think this girl was on the ship when it drifted in.
For an abandoned ship, there's a lot of guys in one room. We're all new here. We're all new here.
I've been keeping an eye on her until she's well enough to leave. Hey, so this is kind of awkward, but the girl is, you know, bleeding? I brought a bunch of bandages with me, but, well, how exactly does one deal with a woman's time of the month? Sorry. Clearly crossed the line there. Forget I said anything.
I actually wonder if being half shade
Stay the
lets
hell
her
away from
have
her.
a period.
She isn't.
Oh, you! Oh, you. Okay. Now I remember. Like,
Kaine! Emil!
We'll figure something out. You just find a way to get the hell out of here.
The two of them will be fine, but you and I must withdraw.
yep. Let's fucking go. It's that girl from
The
Here's
ship
the
is
Storm, the
collapsing.
Raven Lord's
We must
daughter,
leave
whose
at
name
once.
eludes me.
Very much
From
aware
what
of that.
game?
Thanks. Let's go.
Oop, sorry for skipping.
Damn it, they're in the way.
Don't rip on Ophelia like that. Oh, wait. How about you just shoot me again? Can we... Yep.
Oh, great. These things regenerate?
Only cut to the ones in your path, or we shall be here until doomsday.
Every day is doomsday in Latvia.
Looks like we can get out through that hole up there.
She's a Heroes of the Storm special. I keep forgetting Heroes of the Storm has unique characters, like new characters. Frankly. It's one of those where it's like I hated how close Heroes of the Storm was to the characters,
Glad you two made it out in one
but
piece.
so I
Yeah,
couldn't
we're
get the
good.
gameplay.
But that poor postman is still trapped inside.
We'd better go help him out.
No shade would dare pursue us into sunlight such as this. We should use the opportunity to ready ourselves.
Aw, shit.
What on earth?
Yep. Gonna be dipping in and out, got some things to do. Don't worry about it, man. You're here, and that's really all that matters. Yoshi looks cool, though! Oh, faces.
Why isn't this shade being hurt by the sun?
That is not precisely the case. It most certainly is being burned by the sunlight. However, Its regenerative abilities far outpace whatever damage the light is able to inflict.
Can we actually... I would rather have Dark Lance on this, but Dark Gluttony might still be useful.
It's light. Something is coming. Get out of the way at once.
Woo! I can't believe that little girl was actually this thing.
This monstrosity is unlike anything we've faced before. Remain vigilant.
I don't know. That shade in the library was pretty big. Actually shocked that Dark Gluttony's working the way it is. Dark Gluttony remains like a top tier spell. His remain vigilant almost went into you are not prepared territory. Yeah, I can't do the you are not prepared, but you know. I'm also not Liam O'Brien. Nor do I want to be, because he's known for, well, roles like Vice.
Aim for the tentacles with faces on them.
There we go.
Don't stop now. Focus on the next
There's that Bayo shit.
This thing is gonna pay for what it did to those people.
The town will be in grave danger should we leave this creature be.
Oh, I like that killing its ads actually kill the boss. I always love boss fights like that. Because it's like, oh, the ads are actually, for real, adding shit to the fight instead of just being annoying. This game's really good about that, too. Damn it. Damn it. Thump, thump, thump. What do we got? Shit. This is one of the few fights I've ever had in a game where dodging like 3 seconds ahead of time actually feels really good, too. Like, usually it just feels like kind of a hassle. When it's like, no, I have to prep my dodge X amount of time ahead.
Now is our chance. Attack with all that you have.
Thump, 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 thump. There we are. Wicked Weave time. Yeah! Oh, I forgot you just punch his head off. Yeah! Oh, that makes me happy. Yeah, why do you think I said, oh, Wicked Weave time?
Oh, hell. That thing's huge.
Well, she's mad. Can we do it? Can we do it? Kill time? Kill?
To think it could recover from such a grievous wound.
This is how I want the
Ordinary
Hydra
attacks aren't gonna
depicted
do
in
shit
something.
against this thing.
Here it comes. Dodge!
Woo, shit! Alright! Can we actually get a strength drop? Alright, are there any, like, shadows I would have to keep an eye out for?
Turning its body into spears and
This would be a
shooting
fun
them at us?
FF14 fight. Like,
Can't believe such a huge shade even exists.
it'd be fucking rad if something like this was in the Drakengard, or the Nier raids. Whoops, slip of the tongue there.
normal. So stay smart unless you want to get dead.
Like, this thing actually plays like a MMO raid fight. I do not hear it. I do not see it. What, are you telling me that this wouldn't make sense? Aw, shit. Yep, I know you can't.
The number of spears flying our way is increasing.
Yeah, I can see that. Damn it.
My word,
Whoop.
if this continues...
This cannot continue.
Hey, over here! This guy's important to you, isn't he?
Oh.
This is here and now.
Yeah! Oh, that's good! That's a big-ass shame.
Son of a... Is this thing immortal?
How can it withstand such an onslaught?
This looks really good
scared,
remastered.
We will be in grave danger if it unleashes that attack. We must stop it.
This is the only way I can do it. Hopefully it's enough. It's not. Oh shit, it's not. It's not. Fuck. Okay, Dark Blast. Weapons. All. We need something with better magic. So the highest we have is 50, but our current weapon has 50% anyways. So we're good on that, but we can pop a magic drop. Shit. Well, here's the question. How would I... If that's a game over.
I think we're in trouble.
My body won't... Damn it! Fuck!
Get up. It ain't over till it's over. Enraged Timer be like, yeah. Yeah, Lil. This guy's brave as fuck. Also, nice provoke. Good use. I can't use Shirk right now.
What are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed.
If that's what it takes. Why the Shade has human and loving feelings for the human? No comment. No comment. So is that Yuri Lowenthal? Sounds like him.
It stopped.
Focus on the source of its magic. Aim for the head.
I'm reminded of the animation someone did for Provoke. Is it... Summoning the last of your magic power. You can now press L1 to fire Dark Lance. Trying.
We can never be together. You disgust me.
Is it? Okay, that would make sense. Oh, I like that the Shade is actually partially the ship. It's like the gorilla having a stand. I won't let people forget. It was an orangutan, you're right. Which, that's a type of gorilla, is it not? All I remember was strength, his boat was the stand, not the orangutan. So, what does this part mean for the story? Orangutans and gorillas are both apes, but that's not the same. Okay, no, that's my fuck up. So as far as what this means for the story, we don't know yet. But there's some implications. Death confirmation 3/1/2030. Body 99.999 likely to be that of a red eye. Death of red eye confirmed. 13th exponentiary force ordered home. Legion movements untraceable.
Thanks. You really saved our bacon.
You've all done so much for me. Offering a little refuge is the least I can do. I don't have the words to express how sorry I am. We all knew townspeople were out there being eaten by a shade, but I never imagined I was taking care of it this entire time.
The fault lies with that foul creature alone, Postman. Not yourself.
I hope I can believe that someday.
All right, well, we'd better get going. There's someone else we need to break this news to.
Fair enough. I hope to see you out there on the old letter trail again soon.
Thank you for it. Thank you forever. I'm Dai.
Hey, did you find my husband?
Yeah.
Sadly.
The thing is...
Wait, why are you hesitating? Is he alright? Please tell me he's alright.
Don't give me a choice.
Say something already.
Don't give me a choice. Fuck you, Yoko Taro! No! Oh, that probably peaked the mic.
Your husband was killed by a shade.
She'll find out eventually.
I'm sorry.
She'll find out eventually.
Tracked him down, but it was already
It's
too
Yoko
late.
Taro. I know!
No, it can't be true. That big idiot. Always carrying his bag around. Thinking about me all the time. Oh God, this can't be happening.
It is better to tell the truth and suffer now than to have part of your life be a lie.
Never hear those two at each other's throats again.
If only I'd gotten to him sooner. Damn it.
Do not let it burden you so, lad. You did the best you were able.
Here's the question. With that side quest... Nope. I can still do the scattered cargo. Yoko Taro will be like, I need to get the best voice actors for the tragic moments just so I can punch you in the throat. Yeah, and the game already did that when there was no voice acting in those moments. Think about it like that. April 5th. Whenever I read a letter from Roxy, I feel like I need to see them again. Oh, I feel really bad
Hey,
for
Colonel.
just shouting.
Yeah?
When you were threatening that shade on the beach the other day, how did you know it was trying to protect the postman?
Just a feeling, I guess.
All right.
My friend Hachi last night got stuck doing the entirety of the Kaine book story, and it's like, is it over? Is it over yet? And then found it's not over. And it's like, you can't make a trans girl read all of that, Yoko. Yeah, I feel. Note, I'm going to do my best to read all of the supplementary material in the event that I can get my hands on it, and especially in the event that it's not in the game still, for whatever reason. Because there's a lot of good shit that's just not in the game. But unlike J.K. Rowling, for example, I hate to mention her here, unlike her, Yoko Taro actually puts the shit he says after the fact into material you can consume. Unlike just saying, yeah, the character was gay the whole time. Totally, they were fucking butts. Or shit like that. So it's like, no, this is a real thing that happened. It's not in the game, but he actually put it into supplementary material, like Grimoire Noir. Or Grimoire Nier, I think it's actually called. I'm an idiot. But yeah. Yeah. The Kaine book story is fucking vicious. Nier, as a game, for me, will not be over until it is over. I'm gonna be giving proper, like, vague warnings when I do start reading. But no promises that I can succinctly tell people what the shit is going on. Except just saying, so if you have a weak stomach at all, this might not be the best place. The good news is, it's all good. So the Northern Plains apparently has the last box, which we're gonna look in the last one after realizing what that ship was. I just have to... I have Firefox open to tell me where it is. So roughly... Where are we? Okay. So if we start moving... Wait, what? Oh, it's by the junkie. Okay, okay. Sorry for me being like, hold on, let me consult the walkthrough. I was not going to look there. But I also want to do that quest. I don't know what the reward is, but I'm gonna try to do everything? Speaking of which, so I haven't done the quest to get 10 sardines. Is literally anyone interested in actually watching it? Because I don't actually understand how to fish yet. Not in a way that I can meaningfully get those sardines quick. Fishing is always good. Well, it's like, I like fishing. Come on, I'm a MILF. That means, man, I love fishing. Unless my son lied to me. Oh, there it is.
Looks like this.
Fish on the screen, coward, +8 weeks old fool. Okay.
A little peek shouldn't hurt. You know, just in case.
Just in case? Just in case what exactly? Need I remind you that... what are those?
Unlabeled medicine bottles with some kind of white powder inside.
Oh.
What?
Given how carefully they were packed, I doubt we are dealing with sugar.
That's either...
It seems to be all of it.
A tremendous cache of illegal goods and dangerous materials. I'd wager my title
probably
page that our
not
client is a
cocaine.
So what should we do?
Alright. So, I know that there are only 2 people here, but we're gonna do this. Because I actually want to know. I'm gonna start a 1-minute poll. Wait, what do you mean it doesn't meet the guidelines? Hold on. Fine. Fine. Start the poll. So apparently Twitch did not want the options to be snitch or big cash prizes. And I don't know which, so I had to change both. And now I'm sad. We're just gonna put it up to vote though. Okay. Y'all want... Lie means snitch, by the way. But the two people here want me to report it to the authorities.
I don't want to be a party to smuggling, or worse. Let's talk to the guard at the entrance.
Yo.
It is filled
Send.
with strange
Send.
potions and documents.
What on earth was that old woman transporting?
Yo! She looks like Zone. I'm mad that they wouldn't let me write snitch. Here's the question though, can we still vote? No, you motherfucker. I'm actually a little upset that they took away the ferry. And didn't just get someone else to do it. It's been a week. Can't find someone to be a ferryman? I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm upset. I'm irate. So, fun fact, did you know that snitching in this quest is actually better than not snitching? I shit you not. Also, would y'all mind if I did some side quest grinding today? It might be a bit more low-key, but someone posted the I'm out of touch video of A2 running over 9S and wrote, sad we aren't getting A2 gear, so we can't create this pivotal moment from Automata in 14. Put A2 in the Regalia? Because I think that's the only car we actually have. Or have her on the Fenrir. Kick his ass! Kick his ass! I fucking love the video of A2 running over 9S though, because that's how I feel about him. Not a big 9S fan. I think he's a little bitch. I say this in like 9S is a soft wink, then you find out there's a reason. Oh yeah, and by the time I do Automata, I'll read the reason. I'll figure out how to do Yorha boys and Yorha girls. I might have to get a crew for it. Might have to get a crew, but I'm doing Automata first, if I do it like that. Because this is actually one of the few games that I actually care about going back and doing the supplemental material. Which is also why I'll be doing the Nier raids on screen. Whenever that happens. I know I keep bringing it up, and I'm actually really sad that I keep bringing it up, because, like, I'm with you guys, too, on, like, no, I want that to happen now. Or, more accurately, I want that to happen as soon as possible. But fucking Stormblood, man! Why can't you just be fucking Heavensward again? Although the current, the holiday quest is that actually makes me happy. It's a bit funny. Pretty much everyone hates Stormblood except for the Azim stat 4.3, 0.4, and 0.5. I just, again, I need someone to just rough it out with me. Like, maybe I'll have a fucking week where I take a break and just barrel through it with someone. And I'll have fun with them. Maybe. Also, I do like the Azim stat. But there was so much shit going up to there that I'm winded. 4.3 is hated for another reason, but it's a beloved patch. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. That's weirdly phrased. So, you know. Oh. So, actually, because I brought this up and someone's probably gonna ask it, it is technically supplementary material, and it is technically canon. I will not read the Nier comic on stream. Fuck that.
Excuse me, but these things washed up on the shore and...
Good gravy, this is illegal. All of this is illegal. Where did you get this?
Well, it's a long story.
Ha! The old broad finally slipped up.
Then you are familiar with her little import-export business?
Oh, we've been watching her for years. There's a huge bounty on her head in the next continent. We always suspected it was her, but never had proof she was really the perpetrator. Now we've got more than enough evidence to put her away. You've done a fine deed this day, citizen.
Someone linked me to the Nier comic, what it looked like in one of my servers the other day. Yeah! Yeah! It's bad! The guy who did the art for that, if I remember correctly, is the same guy who did the Silent Hill 2 PSM cover.
Thanks to your information, the old woman is behind bars. She's gonna rot there.
Oh, well, I guess that's good news?
Sure is. We've been chasing her forever. Oh, and I also received word to arrange a reward. It's waiting for you at the post office.
But yeah, no, the Nier comic is butt ugly, and also only has Father Nier. Or the father protagonist. I wish I was joking.
Hey there! You're quite the bounty hunter to have caught that slippery eel of a woman.
It was more luck than anything.
Takes more than luck to catch someone like that. Anyway, hang on, I got your reward right... Yeah, here it is.
Got 50,000 gold.
Damn, that's a lot of money.
This is just your share.
That woman must have been among the world's most wanted criminals.
The scattered cargo is complete. So what quests do we have? We have Fisherman's Gambit, Mastro's Lighthouse, Thieves in Training. Let's do Thieves in Training. Nier Thieves in Training. Let me just check. Okay, so apparently... Yeah, Thieves in Training is really good, and that's why I'm like, yeah, let's do Thieves in Training. And then we'll do whatever Popola or Devila asks us to do. God damn it, I love Devila so much. I might project a little bit. A little bit. Also, the more I think about it, getting Art of Bedlam dressed as Kaine wouldn't be appropriate amongst, like, the fact that they share some features and hair color. Because I could also draw her as Devila. Damn it. If I'm interpreting this correctly, I should just be able to... God damn it, why do they gotta have that old lady just have her titties out? It's distracting. Okay, so no, not yet. Okay.
We've been dealing with a wave of robberies lately. Better keep a close eye on your purse.
Keep a close eye on my purse.
I hear it's two thieves working as a team.
Two thieves?
Judging by what we found, we're dealing with two thieves. Most likely
there we go.
Kids.
Remember the pair of brothers that loiter near the water wheel? I fear they may be hiding something from us.
Let's go have us a little chat.
I never actually, like, looked at it, but, like... Dude, the protagonist's hair looks really good. It looked like shit on the PS3 for both of them. Ooh, I should, before we harass children, which I cannot believe I'm hesitating to do... local protagonist is hot, more 11. Nah, just like, more like, oh wow, he actually has hair that looks like hair. There is no news. Okay, so that's ready to go. Oh, it only makes the spade noise when you're actually, like, using a spade. That's fair, I guess. Let's just hit a tulip bulb here. I'd rather have shit growing than not growing. Apparently there's secrets to do with the flower patches, and Hachi's been trying to get it to work, and I'm like, yeah, there's secrets. There's plenty of secrets. You just gotta... Something really important flowers. You do require a ridiculous amount of moonflower seeds. This is true. Frankly, I could probably afford it right now. But I don't feel like it. I just know growing lunar tears is a bitch. That's all I know. You have to plant them in a specific order. I believe you. I absolutely believe you. The farm in this game might be mostly cosmetic, and, like, might be mostly so that you can just get money. but it also exists as a way to... do a few quests. Did I not plant something here? Okay. Blue moonflower seed. Now here's the question. Do they say... You know, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Is there an actual, like, quest marked for it? Or is it just... Or is it just something the game hints at you being able to do? Ooh. Okay, by the water wheel over there. It's a secret in order to get pink moonflower. Oh, so I think we've already started pink moonflowers. Let me double check. Incomplete quests. Wait, search for the shade. The Great Tree. Damaged map. Life in the Sands. So we need 10 pink moonflower seeds. Theft. I need to mix 15 blue and gold moonflowers in order to get an indigo moonflower or a red one. Then I need to plant those in alternating patterns. Is there an in-depth written guide that you can link me?
Are you two the ones behind the recent robberies?
You must already know if you're asking like that.
You can find it, please do.
Your tone betrays your guilt. Confess. Confess now, lest the rage of Grimoire Vice fall upon you.
Okay, we did it. My brother and me.
Why?
'Cause Dad told us to.
Your own father demanded that you steal.
This guy sounds like a real piece of work. Where is he now?
Probably in the tavern. That's where he spends all his time.
Confess now!
Got it.
Yep. Vice should play a grown-up Zim. Urkin's stay kinda squeaky, though. Like, even the tallest.
I knew it. This is what I was talking about.
Wait. Shut the fuck up, it would be his start. It would. It would.
Hey, you have a pair of sons?
Huh? What's it to you, huh? Why you gotta ask me all these questions?
You're forcing your own kids to commit crimes?
Crimes? No, it's not like that. I just told him to go find some food for the family. Now shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
Our time is wasted
What
on this
did
drunken scoundrel.
The five fingers say to the face.
How shall we explain this to the client?
We'll tell him the truth. Then we'll figure out what to do with the kids.
Can't stop me from making a God Hand reference today. No siree. That game fucking rules. And I loved Seth Zintach's summary of it and eventually you will no longer be surviving, you'll be styling. In a game that actively wants to just break your arms.
Did you find the culprit?
It's great.
Yeah, but it's complicated.
A pair of children driven to steal by an abusive father? Well, I certainly didn't expect this.
They shouldn't have stolen from you, but I don't think they're entirely at fault here.
Agreed. I'll talk to the other shopkeepers and make sure they understand.
Thanks. Oh, and I also think we should get them away from their father.
Not sure who could take them. Folks are barely getting by as it is. But let me spread the word and see what we can figure out. Ah, yes, your fee. Well, us shop owners passed the hat and came up with this. I hope it's enough.
Didn't even have to pay me at all.
Using children as tools of thievery. Unthinkable.
I can't believe this happened in our village. Things are more desperate than I knew.
If we hope to restore
Why is
the
his
lives
ass
of the
like
villagers,
that?
we must cull as many shades as we can.
Why is it better than 2Bs? Alright, incomplete quest. Let's do the Masterless Lighthouse. The Masterless Lighthouse... But... So, broken lenses... Okay, so we're gonna have to grind in the junk heap for a bit. There's no in-depth guide except plant blue and gold in alternating color, 15 red and indigo, plant them in alternating order until you get 15 pink, and also using bounty fertilizer. I can get the bounty fertilizer at least, but that also forces us not to get speed fertilizer. To be fair, 2B's ass isn't in tights, it's in a unithong. I think the word we are looking for is singlet. Like one of those classical wrestling uniforms. Like, I'm sorry if that came off as a well actually, by the way. That's me just going, I think? I thought the word was leotard. Leotard also works, but hers is closer to a singlet, I would think. Because it's meant to fighting in. Imagine 2B's ass in the Destroyer outfit. I don't want to. Because I just did, and that did... Ooh, my foot twitched. A2 bops in the outfit better than her normal outfit. I actually just prefer it over her regular outfit, because I love A2, but, like... She kind of looks like shit. I actually found out apparently Kaine's outfit for the Yorha shit is supposed to be A2. I think she just also has a 2B option. She's meant to look like shit. She's practically wearing a torn up version of her combat set. To my knowledge, it didn't even get torn up. It just like... And note, this is me trying to remember lore that I heard once. But apparently the original Yorha uniforms were actually just painted on, or were like a texture on the body instead of a actual proper uniform. At least that's what I heard. But I'd believe it because of how form-fitting it is to A2. But also, like, the way her top melds to her shorts makes her look like she's got a womb tattoo. And it's like, Still have to wonder why A2 gets the Destroyer set. She wouldn't look good in Kaine's. I am 100% saying that now. Okay, so we have broken batteries. We can get the lenses. A2 and Nier honestly share body types too.
No
A2's
sense
a
in you
bit
waiting
curvier,
around.
I think.
That would. By the way, what can I help you with?
Buy and sell items. Can we buy some broken lenses? Also, let's put iron ore up to 10 and silver ore up to 10.
Come back soon.
Oh yeah, Nier has... He's got a donk. He's got childbearing hips. Ooh. A2's... Let me put it this way. A2 has more meat on the actual glutes than she has wide hips. And that's why with A2 it's like, I actively can't ride boars right now. It's too much. So... What do they mean, the yellow robot? Oh, they mean those yellow robots. Okay. So what we're gonna do, weapons, or word edit, all. Let's equip the best words now. I think my favorite part of the Destroyer armor is is the single leather breastplate. I do too. It reminds me of Goblin Slayer, actually, where he's got the one little bit of leather right where his like shoulder to heart would be, so that you can't just slash that quite as easy. Yeah, it's super functional. So what we're gonna have to do on the weapon we currently have equipped, though, which, they're nice, the words we currently have are nice, but Goblin Slayer at least has a full breastplate. He does. He does. Goblin Slayer at least has a full breastplate, like he's straight up a Ranger Fighter multiclass wearing a breastplate. Yes. Note that I fucking love the Goblin Slayer aesthetic. So we're just doing this in order, but we are going to go back to customize our... Yeah. So to customize Sunrise with the things that would increase... I know there's words that increase, like, drop rate. Or at least I thought. Never mind. In Unearthed Arcana, you can trade spellcasting for maneuvers. Ooh. That's actually kind of cool. But we're gonna do just a small material grind for as many of the... What's the thing I'm looking for? Mysterious switches. Because we need those ASAP. Shit. Love this track. Yep, mysterious switches. Alright, they drop off of these robots, which are easy to kill, so we shouldn't be here for too long unless the drop rates are bad. Whew. I'm also aware that I'm just gonna have to material grind for a bit. So hey, if anyone's got anything to just like chat about, fucking throw it out. Throw it out here. Because, like, gonna be real, for now, I've got nothing. But I like chatting. Straight up Goblin Slayer took Deft Explorer and made goblins his favorite enemy. You can also write spellcasting as not spells, but innate spells, or innate skills like, say, putting a hunter's mark on the enemy. Mark casting, you're outright marking them for death. Yes. Like, I say yes as if I know that 100%, but that sounds very correct. So this is actually probably going to be the rare chance that y'all hear me say something nice about modern D&D. I actually like how much there is to building. I just hate the people that min-max the shit out of it, and that's sadly most of who I play with. Because I don't have options. Goblin Slayer also has no need for fighting styles. He uses every weapon and swaps like a Halo player grabbing weapons on the floor. He takes martial versatility. Wouldn't that mean he has monk levels? Like, in theory. I thought there was a skill for monk that basically meant, hey, you can do improvised weapons. Monks get no benefit. What fucking... There was a game where that was a thing. Like, it was a tabletop game, it was in the same vague, like, aesthetic as D&D. That's what I meant. Okay, so it was D&D, and it was just that specific subclass. Because I was looking into subclasses when I was considering, like, okay, what do I want to play? Assassin's still a lot of fun. Goblin Slayer replaces fighting style with martial versatility. You get superiority dice. Yes! Items. How good are we so far? Raw materials, we need the mysterious switches. We have 5. They let you add a D8 to any roll, which makes you kind of a fucking monster. Yeah. You don't, or not you, but like royally you. A lot of D&D players don't realize how good a D8 can be. Lets you use maneuvers with the Battlemaster archetype. Yep. But it's like, a lot of people are like, scoff at the idea of a D8, but like, that shit can save you. I assume anyone who writes off a D8 as, like, inferior damage as a dipshit? Because y'all don't know. Y'all don't know! I'm being sent things. I feel like there's things with 5th Ed that I would like to see, but I need to guarantee the people I'm playing with aren't gonna be the type of group I hate, and that's actually kinda hard. Because no one can just have fun with that game anymore, and it irritates me. Like, I'm all about making an efficient character. I fucking hate play with a group of trans girls, Roxy. Literally, trust me. Okay, but where? Where? And will they let me play a bastard? Because I want to play a bastard. No one lets me play one! Like, I don't want to be chaotic evil, I just want to be vaguely mean. I can play it well, trust me. Most DMs train players to min-max because they up the difficulty hardcore or they don't balance, hence why you min-max. Well, it's like, you're not even min-maxing, you're just getting good rolls. There's a difference. There's a big difference. Fucking hate it when DMs are like, no, your skills are too good, and it's like, the rolls are the rolls! Do not get up. You do not get rolls, you straight up min-max? I don't... You're not doing it hard enough if it doesn't trigger a reflex in me. And that's a good thing. You're a good min-maxer. Probably because you're not telling people how to actually play. That was another issue with my last 5th Ed group, where it's like the biggest min-maxer of the group was also telling other people how to min-max, and I'm just like, I don't care if my character is shit. Min-max to stay alive, but min-max is second to playing an entertaining, interactive, and fun character. Yeah. Because it's like... Let me put it this way, for baby DMs. And I say that with all the niceness I can, to the idea of a beginner DM. Let your players have good characters. If your goal is to kill them, trust me, their character sheet doesn't mean shit. Shoot for a group that wants you to do what you do. If you, as a player, aim for only combat, get a group that wants players and let them min-max. Yeah, I also like playing the dumbest idea I can play straight. Which is why I name characters as way too on the nose. It's actually kind of funny. Or at least I find it funny, and that's really all that matters. Okay, but how else would you play Shining Chariot? Like, she's pretty easy to play straight. No, gimme. I know there's more. Damn it. Straight up taking Booming Blade as a stand-in for her lightsaber wand. That's fair. I'll play as a Minotaur... Wait. I'll play as a Minotaur barbarian named Beef Slam Chest and then dare someone to say anything. Good. Go ahead, say it. I'll say it with you. Also multi-classing into a Wizard of Lore, that way I can cast something like Brave Frost or Firebolt, and it's changed the damage for something else entirely. I mean, I also just want to get into a tabletop group that plays not D&D more. Like, D&D is cool. I prefer playing older versions, personally, because it's simpler. Like, basic extra is fucking Kino, as far as my brain's concerned. But, for example, like Cherry's in a Lancer group. I wish I was in a group that would want to play Lancer. I also wish I was in a group that wasn't local, because, you know, that I haven't played a tabletop game in a year and a half now, because people can't behave. It feels great. I'll need one I can schedule around. Which is actually why I want to make, like a streamed Cyberpunk game a thing. Because it gives me an excuse to DM, but also, like, most of the people I want to play with are into the Cyberpunk world already. So I found out that PS3 Nier didn't have pelvis-destroying hips. Nope. He looked like a PS3 man. No, fuck it, you know what? He looked like a PS3. Fucking, like, lusting over Brother as a character is so weird to me. Not in, like, the I object to it way, but in the way of, like, I would never. Not in a way that I'd search porn up for him, because it's like, I watched you grow up. I don't play D&D with my friends who have a bunch of sessions because they have dumbasses in a specific way that I can't play with. Yeah. I don't know. After having either enough really bad groups or enough just groups, I'm picky. We see a plot hook, we acknowledge the plot hook, we are going the exact opposite direction because we want to go on a fishing trip. That's fun though. As long as there's something to do on the fishing trip. Like, honestly, if a DM can't make the fishing trip interesting, that's a bad DM. Artificer also means I can take an infusion. It turns out you can replicate any common or uncommon magical item with an infusion slot. And it turns out a broomstick of flying is uncommon. That's good. I also want an excuse to play a tiefling if I do get back into D&D. I like tieflings. I like evil. I'm still mad that there's a background stat in 5th edition. I don't remember at all when it was added into D&D as a whole, but it became a mainstay before, I know. I'm sad that you have to be evil to be a pirate. Like, you have to be evil of some kind to be an actual pirate. And it's like, you don't have to be evil to be a pirate? It says differently in my book. That is written differently in the physical book I own, which, in all fairness, was an extremely early printing. Went out of its way to outright alignment equals this job. It's not a job, it's a background. Pirate is a background, like Sailor. It's actually a modification of Sailor. It is literally just the evil sailor. Also, D&D 5th Ed went out of its way after, sadly. Sadly, it went out of its way after I had written it off. But I don't know what to tell you, that is what was written in my book because I remember being annoyed at it. Looking at the variant pirate on Wikidot. Sent you a pic detailing it. Again, it's written in the physical book I own, but oh look. I'm not grumpy with you, brain is being bad because for some reason I'm interpreting this as being called a liar when it's not that. Gonna check the PDF you acquired, because it's... Fuck! Wait, throw? There. But, sorry. Was it bad reputation that I was annoyed at? I remember there being some, like, fucking bullshit rule of, like, pirate equals bad. And it's like, no? It means I do illegal things, but that doesn't mean I'm morally dubious. Well, no, that does straight up mean I'm morally dubious. That doesn't mean I'm evil, necessarily. I'll thumb through it, because now I actually want to know what I was irritated at the time. Because I was told, hey, there is a pirate variant, and I'm like, okay, well, what is it? Oh, that's weird and rigid. I hate that. I hate that. But no, I'm sorry for being grumpy. That... Also, how did Brother look originally? Was that the PS3? I guess it was. Yeah, he looked like a fucking stick figure. Holy shit. Also, right. That's the way. I got the PDF from the player's handbook and I'm not seeing anything under that variant sailor pirate. There must have been something. Because I remember being upset about it. And I just went, fuck it, then I'm a sailor. There we are. Where the fuck are any of the robots that I need to grind? It's funny, one of the things you can do if you pick it up is you can always, or you can get away for not paying for food. Why would I not pay for food? I can get it for free in the wilderness. I know what berries are what. But nah, it's with doing tabletop, I need a group who isn't gonna force me to min-max because of the one really controlling player. Or I need a group that is not doing that specific game. One guy! Well, not one guy, but like multiple bad occasions with the same type of guy. Whew. If I saw that motherfucker, I would fight him. Fight him with my hands. But I'll keep Cherry's suggestion in mind. Oh, you can follow me out of here. Oh. God damn it, why can't we get mysterious switches? Why? You know, Josh, you brought up something that I never considered with certain DMs in D&D. Isn't it weird that a lot of DMs, like, they'll put taverns into their games, they'll put bars into their games, they'll put a bunch of shit. They will mysteriously forget that regular restaurants exist. Like, that's not a bad thing, it's just a weird thing. So it's like, I actually never considered paying for food in a D&D session. Because why would I? It comes with my drink. Are DMs just tavern heavy? Hold on. Because now I'm just dissecting tropes in my head. Been sitting here trying to decide if a horse is a vehicle. A horse is technically a vehicle unless you're actually talking about real life, then only if you are riding it. The real question is, what isn't a vehicle? What defines a vehicle? Is it a featherless biped? Shit like that. I want you to hold up the corpse of a big animal that doesn't fit outside a rigid criteria and just go, behold, a vehicle. It'll be great. It'd really prank me. Okay, they're not streaming here. Or they're not... They're not spawning here. That's the word I'm looking for. Now I'm frazzled and I feel a bit bad. I'll never forgive Wizards from the Coast for making mega dungeons unfun, though. That one I'm a bit justifiably mad about. Mega dungeons were cool. But lo and behold, ever since fucking 3.5, it hasn't been great. I'll fight them. I'll eat them. Crunch. If anything you can ride to get somewhere is a vehicle, I might define the definition with some kind of control. Well, even then, you have control over your horse. Like, you have a little, or you have not very much control, but you have control. God damn it. Low-key wish the map was a bit bigger. I'd even consider the subway or something a vehicle because there's a dude who sits in the front and pulls the lever at the correct times. Well, yeah. You need control because you really can't automate the subway as much as you want to. And I'm saying you as in, like, royal you. Gun is also not a vehicle. Well, a tank is just a drivable gun. When you think about it. A tank is just a drivable big gun. Sure, it can be a vehicle with a gun, but like, the gun's why you're here. its purpose is to be a big vehicle that is also a big gun. Oh, wish this drop rate wasn't so piddly. Why do I keep forgetting about this? I think if you wielded some office chair wheels to a 1911, it would become a vehicle if you balanced it really well. I don't think 1911s would do it. You'd need something closer to a Desert Eagle. You need something that that's I think the gun term is not clicky. Snappy. You want a gun that's really snappy if you want to make like an office chair or something a vehicle. Note that you can also always motorize it, but where's the fun in this hypothetical if we're not just attaching a gun to it, frankly? Still considered a vehicle if it's a shitty one? Oh yeah, no, like... I still consider things that are shitty versions of things still the same thing, even if it's just a shitty version, because it's still that thing. It's just a bad version. Normal office chair is a vehicle since you can ride it. It is a vehicle in the context of you using it as one, for sure. Dining room chair is not a vehicle. Yes, I'd argue that. Sure. Now I still want just a regular-ass cyberpunk crew, or a vampire crew. Because, like... I want to get back into tabletop. I just want to get into the things I played before the end times. Like... no one wants to play 5th edition Vampire. Tabletop Stream 1, it's super possible. I've considered it. In fact, I know how I do it. I just... no one wants to do it often, and also I'm lazy. Like, I have people that want to do it, but if I have like 1 or 2 players, that's... I'd rather have bare minimum 3. You know? It's like, that's not me being grumpy, it's me being sad, because it's actually something I want to do, but can't. You know? Donation goal to buy players? Sadly can't. Now, it's like, there are some games that fill the void, like, indentured servitude is still slavery! It's just extra steps. But it's like, there are some games that it kind of fill the void for a while, like, I could do Shadowrun Returns. But the more I think about Shadowrun, the more I don't want to do it. For... I assume very good reasons. Don't worry, guys. I'll never... I can robot myself up all I want. I got this autism diagnosis that stops me from having a soul? I would be angrier if that wasn't so fucking stupid that it gobsmacks me. You know, like, I want to be a little mad. It's too dumb. Like, every time I remember something positive about Shadowrun, it's always like, hey, remember Auschwitz 2? And I'm like, yeah, sorry, thanks for reminding. I thought that was a stereotype about ginger people. I mean, it's also a ginger stereotype. I don't even know if it's a real stereotype or if it's just a thing that people started saying. Because I don't think anyone actually believes it. I hope no one actually believes it. I really hope no one actually... Please tell me no one actually believes it. God, there was... Like, I've heard that line for years as, like, a thing people say in, like, South Park. I knew a kid who stopped going to church because he was ginger and thought he had no soul to save. Okay, was that something people told him, or was that a conclusion he came to himself? This is a legitimate question, because, like, both are bad. People told him, why do people believe that? What the fuck? Huh? I don't know how someone can seriously say it. Like, with their whole chest. But yeah, no, that Shadowrun universe, damn, that's a fun system. That's a nice system. I wish I didn't have to play it in that universe, huh? Maybe something to do with the red hair being like, what? No, I don't believe for a second that that's something someone legitimately told someone. What? Huh? I mean, there are also, like, upsetting aspects of Shadowrun too, but, like, I'm saying the mild shit. I'm out of the loop. Why is Shadowrun? Don't worry about it. It's... Man, I wish a better system... Or I wish a system that good was in a better tabletop environment. But, like, fuck me, I guess? For wanting... Could just steal it? I wouldn't need to steal it. I have those books, and I can always decide not to use the universe, but, like... It's like Cyberpunk. Why would you play Cyberpunk if you're not gonna play it in the actual Cyberpunk universe? And that's a real question, because I actually don't know why. Granted, artistic freedom. But it's like using all the words and the tech and shit, and then being like, but no, actually. Like Cyberpunk, but saying it during the Industrial Revolution, there's a system for that. Which one is it? I can't tell you, because I don't remember. But I know that exists. I know it's a little bad, too. Just, like, is not good to play. Like, the dice are bad. But no, for all intents and purposes, I need to find a new tabletop setting that's like Shadowrun, but not. Because I like that tech. In fact, I like the idea of something like Better Than Life's. Because those are really cool. I just don't want to play in that universe. It has stopped being fun. What's stopping you from forgoing all rules and just doing mind-altering drugs and describing the plot to each other? Why would I play a tabletop game and not do roles and shit? Why would I do a tabletop game without and like introduce a system in a setting and not use at least part of the system? Because like I've done just regular storyteller roleplay, but that's, again, don't worry about it. Just know that the deeper you go in, the more you're just gonna go, oh. This is partially me bitching and also partially me actually asking, is there a tabletop setting that is like Shadowrun but without the embarrassing shit? Like race-related skill disadvantage, or yeah. Those are the words that I was gonna use, and I was using them properly. Like those, or Auschwitz II. Or yeah, autism totally makes it so that you don't lose your soul when you tack up. Because apparently you aren't as connected to it, even though you still have one. Yes, those are all real. I wouldn't make that sort of thing up. I actually give things a lot of leeway for being written in the 80s or 90s, but like, bruh. Although I will say, I kind of want to do that Dragon Age tabletop. Like, out of legitimate curiosity to how it translates well. Because I know it's actually a half-decent system. I think it's just based off of something else. Did I say based? Is that a thing I said? I don't remember saying it. Low-key thinking about Shadowrun and the bullshit they threw in it actually kind of like frazzled my brain a bit, because it's like, oh right, it's that bad. I just want cyberpunk with elves. That's all I want. In fact, I would love to find a way to just put magic in cyberpunk, but I don't think that's easily kit bashable. Because that world is like hard technology. Really? Over here too? Okay. It's like, I know there's some D&D supplements that throw it into the far future. I just don't know how I'd use them. I mean, at least now I'm brainstorming, so that's better than despair. I don't know, I'll think of something. Tabletop sim is actually super versatile. Ooh, wider stream skip. Okay, so how much should we make out with? Because that was like, what, half an hour? We have 10 mysterious switches. Oh, thank fucking God. I don't want to go back in. So here's the question. What do we need for staying afloat? Oh, we just need logs. Oh, thank God. I don't know where to get logs, but I know I can. I think it's just a random drop. Okay. It's weird to think tabletops didn't exist until like the 70s and 80s. Feels like something humans have been doing for centuries, and now... Well, okay, so actually I can pivot the discussion from there, because I'm actually semi-knowledgeable on this. Tabletop started at... Or like, tabletop RPGs, as we know them, started as alterations of classical war games. Like with miniature pieces on a board being shuffled about. So, tabletop gaming has existed for a while, just not in the form that we know it. Thump, 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 thump. Thump, 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 thump. Playing a tabletop RPG with chess? You could. Ain't nothing stopping ya. Or, yeah, you even specifically said chess pieces. Like, yeah. And, I mean, yeah, now that you bring it up, there's always been games like chess. A unique battle system where you play a game of chess for every encounter, that'd be bullshit. I would hate it. Because that'd be, like, a two-player thing, and fuck that. Fuck only two players being allowed to do the thing. Or at least in a tabletop RPG setting. Yeah, tabletop RPGs started out in a similar way to war games, and to my knowledge were inspired by. So like, the shit Napoleon would do to like draft up how battle strategies work. Everyone has their own chessboard, and I think the TM has to multitask. That would be garbage. No. Actually, no. Someone would like that. I know two people who would like that. Howdy, Kasai. No, I actually know some people who are like hyper goblin-y that would actually really like just one person frantically playing chess with like 10 people. It'd be fucking weird and I want no part of it, but hey. Pulling King in that one be like, exiled again! Yeah.
How about buying something?
Yep. Howdy, Kasai. How you feeling, man? Or is it, man? I don't want to be that bitch, but I legitimately keep forgetting what your pronouns actually are. Is it orange soda or alcohol? You'll know. You're alive? That's all we can ask some days. There's a lot of them here. Yeah, look at all those emotes. Emote's real, and I like to see the little Saracen face pop up. Also, pronouns are he, him. I thought so, and I keep thinking so. In all fairness, I never assumed feminine pronouns. I'm just like, I legitimately can't remember if you're non-binary or a guy, or if you alternate. And I don't know what's correct. I know it's fine. I worry about misidentifying people, though. Because I know some people get, like, legitimately upset, and I don't want to make people upset over that. Woo! Fuck! Alright. There we are there. We don't have many occasions chat either because I mostly sleep when you do stuff, so knowing that while talking is a little hard unless you directly ask. That's fair, but also, like, I have a platform and I can ask. And now you're here. Whoop, why am I getting hit? Whoop. But yeah, no, I'm aware that my streaming schedule is a bit European unfriendly, sadly. I just don't know how to do one that is, and
A bunch of townspeople disappeared along with a massive shipwreck.
it's a weird balance because I am a streamer from the it's okay, it's not that bad, it's only like 11 p.m. Christ! But also it's like if I try to make European friendly streams, it's like,
thanks a bunch.
Well, do I
Here's your
stream
payment.
Do I stream at the dead of morning for me or the dead of night for them?
But we need to keep this lighthouse going.
And the answer to that is I don't know. And I'm not qualified to be... So we need like 15 logs. My insomnia will probably keep me awake for a while anyway, that's fair. It's in the 1980s, be like new tabletop that's like cyberpunk, but with racist wizards, but not the racist wizards. Okay, there's something about it that tickles me of like, yes, racist wizards. No, not those racist wizards. The King's Mask. I need 1 crystal. I need to go to the Lost Shrines tree, but I don't know how to hit the Lost Shrine from here. Search for the shade. Guarded by the shopping district, southern entrance claims there's a shade in the village. According to the girl, it was near the river. Yeah. Yeah, no, I wish my schedule could cater to more people. I also wish I had a schedule, but I'm gonna actually try to rectify that semi-soon. It won't be a schedule I can act upon immediately.
Townspeople disappeared along.
It'll be something I introduce after basically any big plans for like how the stream is structured and for shit like that is I don't want to do anything big. How'd you deal with the boar at the beginning of the game? I just killed it. Like there was no strategy. It's just like, nah, I just killed it. Now I did turn on enemy health bars new schedule dropping, 6 a.m. streams every morning. Look, I'm gonna be real. If I could do streams, like, super early or super late without it being an issue, I would. Like, actually, unironically, I would love to do morning streams for people. But, like, then when the time comes, like, say, Nintendo Directs, which are at 9 in the fucking morning for me, and, like, I looked into it. Okay, I wanna bitch. I wanna bitch hard about this. Fuck Nintendo Direct schedules. I looked into it, and it's like, okay, well, it's at the same time for everyone. And for the Americans, it's at, like, 9 a.m. For the Japanese, it's at 11 p.m. FanFest is here for 14. Is it 4 a.m.? Yeah, but, like, what time zone are you in?
Oh, you.
Like,
yeah.
because originally for me it was like, okay, well, it can't be that big of a deal. It can't be that big of a deal because, like, why would it be? GMT 1? Ooh, math is hard.
The shades are much stronger now, especially the armored ones, so be careful.
I might be unable to see
If we
chat
can't
for a
go
couple
hunting,
seconds.
then we have to fish. Thank goodness for the sea.
I'd say, well, here's the thing about, like, it working for Europe, ostensibly. Like, it doesn't, because it's at the peak of, like, work hours. So, like, it's specifically Smash Tracks that get me. Because the Smash Tracks are... That is ostensibly a children's game. But there are probably no children awake at 9 a.m. on...
Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't look like a shade was ever here.
It doesn't... 9 a.m. in the U.S. Note, it would be even earlier for people in, like, California. Or, like, around where Cherry is. I actually don't know if she's in the same time zone or not. I'm bad at
Perhaps
time
the young
zones.
lass misremembered the location.
Yeah, maybe. Kids aren't so great at stuff like that. Let's go ask her again.
But it's like, it's at the fucking... Oh, it's so weird. Most kids have to be up at like 6 a.m. for school. Yeah, but like, either 6 a.m. on a Friday or a Saturday. Like, kids are either gonna be at school or, like, not awake. You can't force them. For a fucking Nintendo Direct, but also, like, Japanese children wouldn't be able to view it because it's at 11 fucking p.m. for them some days. And I don't... And if they're trying to net Europe in there, like, Europe's fucking huge. Where's the poll that's like, when do you wake up? Oh. It's just like... Ugh. But at the same time, it's like, as a streamer, it's like, well, I have to watch the Nintendo Direct. And I wish I didn't. 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., I'm a useless member of society. Oh. Whoever unironically thinks that can piss right off, because that assumes that, like, third shift workers aren't valuable members of society, when in fact, they're probably some of the most. Just, man. That's why I usually don't watch streams for announcements, because they're always at impossible hours. Exactly! It's actually why I like, E3. Because E3 weekend is like, hey, the thing you care about is gonna be like an hour, and it's at this time, and that is a very rigid time that they'll throw at you. And I'll be like, okay, cool. It's at this rigid time. And then Nintendo's like, yeah, it's at 9 a.m. your time zone, and we might start a minute or two late. And it's like, god damn it, Nintendo. Literally anything they have to do with being online is just... Most of my insomnia is hitting me so hard that I sleep less than 3 hours. Yeah, been there.
We went over to where you saw the monster, but we couldn't find anything.
Oh, I remember now. I saw it in the square in front of the library.
Okay, let's go check it out.
Whoop. Oh, hey. That's a cherry announcement that I can retweet. When's the next Nintendo Direct supposed to be? They haven't made any games in like a decade. Ha. Ha ha. But also, fuck if I know. I don't think we know about them until they happen. Or until like a week before. I think that's the usual schedule.
There's nothing here. Guess the kid was wrong again.
Yep.
This is a fool's errand. Even a young girl could hardly confuse a library gate with a river. Perhaps...
Yeah, I guess.
I accidentally mistapped. Search for the shade. There was no shade to be found. The girl gave you conflicting statements. Ask the other villagers for clues. Fucking wish Nintendo gave us more of a heads up, but like at the same time, they're kind of a when it's done company. But it's a lot. I'm really excited for the next Smash character in the next Direct that was allegedly meant to come out in February. Wasn't there a character that came out in February? Wasn't that the Xenoblade characters?
Shade. Oh, yes, I saw it. Gave me quite a start, let me tell you.
That's Father Nier's voice.
Accompanied by a child.
Okay. Shade accompanied by a child.
I knew it. This is what I was talking about. I saw something near the shopping district that kinda sorta looked like a shade. You know, if you squinted.
Yeah.
Welcome. We've got some new weapons in stock.
Oh god, yeah. Twitch on mobile is like...
Blacksmiths always do.
Twitch is absolutely, like... abysmal on mobile, especially if I try to type anything. Like, for some reason, it doesn't want to correct
I think I
my
saw
ability
a shade
to
a few
type.
days ago, but I can't be sure. Whatever I saw, it wasn't much bigger than a kid.
The girl's story is not agreeing very well with the rest of the villagers' testimony. I think we should question her a bit further. Something is amiss.
How do you mean?
Maybe
We're
she's the
being
shade.
lied to.
You think? Why?
I cannot say. Perhaps it is but an honest mistake. Or perhaps there is a good reason for the lie.
Listen, I'm not angry, but I need you to tell me the truth. Why did you lie about the shade?
I'm not lying. I saw it. It was big and scary and big.
Tell us this then. In which location did you not see the shade?
You're weird. But, I guess I didn't see it near the northern gate or on the hill to the west.
Okay. Is that what the fucking edit any emoji thing does? Huh. I never actually bothered to check. If that makes sense. Alright, so... search for the shade. The girl says the shade is definitely not near the northern gate, or the gate to the west. I want companies to tease a little bit in advance, unlike Nintendo, who basically reveal games when they're pretty much done already. Well, it's like... I want...
The water supplies become contaminated.
I want games... It also lets us squish them or make them black or white and add the thinking hand. Ooh. Yeah, they revealed Metroid Prime 4 way too early. Feels like it, yeah. But like, I'm trying to remember. The only games they announce like way ahead of time is like either launch titles or titles they're not making that I can recall. Definitely not near the northern gate or the hill to the west. Yeah, I understand why they wait so long to announce anything, but it's like... I kind of want to know what's happening.
Oh, you... Yeah.
At the same time, Nintendo's, like, weirdly spiteful. Okay, so it's a not on the hill to the west. Yeah, I want a little bit of hype, but I don't want, like, 8 years of hype.
There it is. That kid must have been trying to protect it.
A touching story, but humans and shades cannot coexist. We'd best defeat this monster while we can.
Agreed.
Like, I would rather... Like, Bayonetta 3, for example, was released way too early, and we were told
Let's go back
nothing.
to the client.
To the point where Kamiya broke kayfabe. And just straight up said, yeah, nah, we announced that way too early. Can we just pretend that we didn't? Nintendo will hear fans want something to be like, fun video, where do we burn the source code? Yeah, I'm actually surprised that Elden Ring has no announcements. Like, that leak was... That leak was pretty big.
Thanks so much. I was having trouble sleeping knowing there were shades in our very town.
Man, I feel a little bad. Where do I get crystals in this game? Where do I get crystals? The Barren Temple Zone apparently drops them, but apparently a vendor in Facade also sells them? Probably reading way too far into it, but it feels weird when they're all like, this species is just completely evil, and not in an animalistic way, they're just evil. There's a reason. Shades symbolize something actually super important, if that makes sense. Let me put it this way. It's not a racism allegory. Just straight up, that's not what it is. I am biting my tongue because I can't go into what shades are. It's too early. Also, Vice doesn't know shit about shades. Also, howdy, Aspen. I'm bitter. Actually, hey, 2 seconds. I'm gonna be right back. I've been sitting on an empty cup of coffee, and I think that's actually partially why I'm getting so spacey. So, I'll be back. 2 seconds. I'm back. Ain't no problem. Also never hit me to look. How's my battery looking? Oh, we're still good. Yeah, nah. I wish I could get into what shades are. It would be a bad idea, because the game spells it out. So I'm actually just gonna buy a shitload of, I'm gonna buy a shitload of crystals because I know that crystals are used as an upgrade component to weapons I have. At least right now. I wish this was like Automata where I could like blot down on the map where things are. That's one of the quality of life things they could have done. Also wish there was like a boar I could call over. Also, are the characters in this game human? It's not spoilers, but it will become easier to talk about later. This is Earth, though. This is 100% Earth. Damn it. Like, I wouldn't have brought up shit like Tokyo Tower or anything. Got a little bit of fart gas on me. A game that just takes place in like normal-ass Ohio. There is one game. I can't remember it. I can look it up and see if I recall. The crew technically counts. Come on. I think it's the material vendor that sells them. I think. Set in Ohio. Leather Goddess of Phobos, Need for Speed the Run, the Nightmare on Elm Street game on the NES, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 07, Shivers? The Walking Dead Season 2, and The Walking Dead: A New Frontier all take place in Ohio. Oh, you're right, I can get crystals here. Let's actually bring up that amber score.
I've got your things.
Stunned.
Now I can create the mask. Thank you very much.
What manner of ceremony is this mask for?
The king will wear the mask when he is pondering a new rule.
That's a pretty specialized mask.
Here's your payment. We got 10,000 gold, and the quest The King's Mask is complete. I think that actually completely reimburses me for the cost of the crystal. Not like all the crystals I bought, but definitely like the crystal I just used. Not that I particularly care about getting that reimbursed right now. The weapon shop sell anything? Yes. Shit I couldn't buy before. Alright. So, we completed that quest. We need to do staying afloat. I'll look up where to get logs. Nier Replicant, how to get logs. Straight up the store in my village. Okay. That makes things easy. But I need a lot of logs for not only contract for a contractor, or not contract for a contractor apparently. Not only for staying afloat, which I need 3 of those for, but I need 11. I need to buy 11. Where do I keep them? That's a secret. But I'll keep them. Again, still a little bit frustrating that there's no, like, method to get along the desert faster. But we'll let them have aggro. Am I even going the right way? I think I am. Nah, not a sandworm, just a way to get around faster. Like, I can call a boar wherever I am otherwise. Well, not in towns, but... you know. I don't know which shop in the village would have logs, but I guess that's besides the point, right? I feel like I could do this song, like, find, like, the stems of the song, like the little individual bits of music that can be used as samples. I feel like I could use those and combine them with that song, but make it the rhythm or the melody of Careless Whisper. I have musicians in chat. Is there a difference between, like, melody and rhythm as far as, like, actual songwriting goes?
I worked at a shop here more often.
You probably sell
Thanks
logs,
for coming.
don't you? You do. That was
Things sure are rough
super pricey, but If it's to get the water wheel set up, it ain't no cost too great. Pretty sure rhythm is like the beat.
I need one.
Oh, you aren't the person that's doing staying afloat. Where is that? Bring them back to the client. Melly's a leading portion, if that doesn't sound like crackhead. I don't know. Again, I have someone that could probably explain it to me like I'm 5.
Oh, you. Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there currently. No cars, no guns. There wouldn't be much use for a car anyways. You'd have to get like off-road tires and shit. And gas. I think there's no gas. I just felt the coffee hit. Oh, that's delicious. That is a delicious emotion. I know what I'm talking about. What's over here? Starfish. Was it you?
Here's your stuff.
Much appreciated. Now I can get back to business. Here's some gold. I'll let you know as soon as I need my floor swept or a toilet cleaned.
All right, prick. I'll fight him. I'll fight him with my bare hands.
Hey, did you hear the news?
What is it?
There's a giant shade in the southern plains, and they say it likes to eat postmen.
Really? I've never heard of shades eating people.
Yeah, well, people say the bodies look like they've been torn apart and chewed on. We're all too scared to deliver the mail with that thing around.
The shades are
Fair
becoming
enough.
more of a threat than ever before.
All right.
See what we can find. So southern plains, huh? Yeah, we can do that on the way to Facade again. Yeah, why the fuck do the Marines have Ford... Why have they got Ford Raptors? They don't need those. They need Jeeps.
Impossible! Who knew the shades had grown so large? And this
We've
close to
bought
a
one.
human settlement, no less.
They probably ran out of stuff to eat up on the mountain.
Kaine, keep your guard up!
I'm gonna make sushi out of this shitbag!
So we might need Dark Hand and Dark Lance.
Such frightening enthusiasm.
Damn it! Alright, Dark Hand is the way to take him out. I feel like this is one of the handful of games that actually, like, lend to having very simple combat.
We've avenged the postman. Let's go report back.
Like, not even, like, simple combat. I mean, like, very counter-heavy combat. Like, I look at a group of shades and I'm like, okay, well, there's the fucking caster variety, for example. What can I do about them? And the answer to that is, well, I can always take Dark Gluttony and throw their spells right back at them and maybe kill the other ads in the area. And that'll always work. But it's like, hey, big armored boy, what can I do? Well, Dark Hand would be useful here. Some cool, refreshing breeze just smacked me across the mouth. That's weird.
I killed the Shade in the Southern Plains.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I don't know what to do about all the postmen who quit, but I guess I'll figure something out.
It's
anyway, here's your reward.
30,000 ain't bad. That reimburses us for one of the weapons that we bought over around here. I actually love that the quests in this game that are like, hey, can you give us the materials so that we can make things? And the reward for it is almost always actually enough to get you what you would have theoretically spent back. Let's actually double check the creaky water wheel. Okay, I accidentally didn't buy 2 extra logs. Oh well. We can take care of that. No problem. Kill. Kill. Kill! Oh, these enemies are just pushovers now. We just gotta take them one at a time is the only problem, but... I mean, I don't see a problem there. Or I don't at least see a real problem there. If Steve Harvey were dangerous, he'd be Steve Harmvey. Implying he is not. He looks like he could eat someone. He's got big teeth. And, like, always flashes them in the pictures of him. And it's always really off-putting, because it's like, can you have less teeth, please? Come on. The smile is just a little too... Not even that, it's just like, he flashes his teeth in, like, every picture I've seen of him. It's different from Dr. Phil, where it's like, I look at Dr. Phil and go, I just don't trust you. You make me weird. You make me feel weird. I don't like Dr. Phil. It scares me. Proper intimidating. I'm gonna open my window. I know I said I would at the top of the stream, but now it's actually like, I don't like it. Bare minimum, if it's just humid out, it'll just be... There we go. That's the fan spinning in the right direction. It's one of those cool standing fans, too, that have, like, the cylindrical blades. It's very nice. Also, a little bit scary. Just cleaning my ears before I put my headphones back on. Do I have air conditioning? Not yet. That'll be next year. Also, that wouldn't do anything about the humidity. as far as I'm aware. In fact, I'm pretty sure it would make things a little more humid. But we do have heat. Like, we do have, like, actual heat we can just throw. Air conditioner had a dehumidifier function. Yeah, one of our, when we lived in the last house I lived in, it didn't exactly have a dehumidifier, but on the back of it, it would be dripping out all of the shit it was cooling. And that was like an intended feature because you were supposed to point it towards the outside. Unless that is a dehumidifier, in which case, whoops. Also, we're going the right way. Yep. Wait, I didn't even... Fucker? So every air conditioner I've ever owned works. Mine just lets you toggle it on and off depending if you like dry, cold air. That's fair. Oh, I am a fool. But yeah, no, like with that, in the last house we had, we also had, what's the word for like a porch that has like a roof over it and like actual windows to enclose it? I want to smoke weed with Joe Biden, but I don't want to get fired. I wouldn't smoke with him. Well, no, not with a room, but it's like you walk into the room and it would have, like, it is the porch, it's just enclosed. Like a patio, but I think a patio is only a patio if it's on the side of the house. Keep in mind that is me remembering and not being like, I think?
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, I just know that there's a word for it that isn't just a porch.
Things sure are rough lately.
Yeah. The closest thing I can call it is a patio, though.
Man, I'm bushed.
I sneezed, I'm sorry. Yeah, we had like a patio, but that's where the air conditioner would point out. You can see where this is going. I would like leave through the front door every morning during like the mid part of the year for school, and it would just be like, oh, suddenly a wave of humidity because this is where the bucket is. I would not want him in my patio. My neighborhoods would probably make Joe Biden very uncomfortable. Like every single one I've lived in. Is your neighborhood problematic or the other way around? No. Joe Biden just has some, let's leave it there. No, but sure. Yeah, every single neighborhood I've lived in is just like, well, we're in the poor side of town. Time to be poor and miserable amongst the other people who are poor and miserable. fun environment. Now we live in the part of town that's, that is... How do I put it? It is the place people from the poor side of town or the ghetto go when they are rich enough to move out. And, like, not into another part of town like that. We are in the low end of actually kind of nice. Never moved before, but I'm going away to college in a few months. I just submitted my deposit. Oh boy, that's gotta be nerve-wracking. I don't know how else to say, but I hope you can deal. I hope you can make it through. My one friend just went through her first year and is just like, it is weird to live on your own. Hopefully I don't break down on the way, but hopefully a fun one.
Enough?
Yeah. Yeah, the iron ore and logs. I'll begin construction at once, but it will take some time. Is that alright? I'll deliver the finished goods directly to the job site. Please tell the client to be patient.
Sure, I'll let her know.
I'll have like a roommate probably. I think she does. It's just like, wow, being in a place where no one knows you yet is just, is weird. Whoop. I just smacked the shit out of my mic. Yep, just tell him. Parts are being built. Yeah, social anxiety. It's fun. It's not, but it's fun. We could probably hit the Great Shrine on the way and get the bit of the roof that dude wants. Real shit though, like, social anxiety, I have a lot less of it. I'm not more socially adept, but I absolutely, like, how do I put it? I'm absolutely better about having social anxiety. Like, I can go out in public, in theory. And it is... oh boy, it's weird to just have a little bit of it now. Granted, I don't think social anxiety in real life is going to stop until the pandemic ends or until I get vaccinated. Which, there's a place near me doing, like, on-the-spot vaccinations. I just have to look into it. It's walking distance. I'm definitely not doing it today. Especially since I promised I'd watch Cherry's shit, and I don't know how late they go.
Man, the parts are on the way. but it's gonna take a little while. The guy said he'd bring them to you when they're ready.
That's great. I found someone to do the repair work, so we should be in business.
Hell yeah.
Here, I've got a little reward for all your hard work.
10,000 gold. And the creaky water wheel is complete. So where would we find titanium alloy? I think I know where, but... where to get titanium alloy? We have to grind on B2. That's great. We need how many? Just 3. Just 3. Going to the stop station, like, inject me now, I've got a date. I'm in no rush. I'm in a little bit of a rush, but I'm not in a huge
is starting
rush.
to break down. Sometimes it won't put out any water at all.
I would speculate that the source of the problem lies in the fountain's pump.
That's my guess, too. I heard you had parts made for the water wheel, so I'm hoping you could do the same for the fountain.
What do you need?
Sure, why not? I'll look into it next time I'm in Facade.
Okay. Well, I don't want to do that yet. Melon. Because it's like, we need sardines. We need to upgrade anything that doesn't use titanium alloy. But we're going to the junk heap anyways. The fact that we can't just buy titanium alloy is a little upsetting. That was something I argue Automata did better, where if we needed materials for things, we would actually, like... we would actually have to... like, you could always grind it, and, like, machine parts were the only thing you ever needed to, like, grind. But you could always pretty much buy anything else. Drop rates weren't abysmal, frankly. Ooh, wrong spell. I want Dark Gluttony. Jay Leno is 71 today? Is Jay Leno still alive? I keep thinking he's dead. Huh. I'm glad to be wrong. Not happy to go back into the junk heap, but it's for something that actually has a half-decent drop rate. I just don't. Let's fucking go. Bada bing. Sonic Youth is 68 and the girl from Sabrina the Teenage Witch is 43. What does this information do for me? Or like not even in like an antagonistic way, in just the way of like, am I supposed to feel old?
No sense in you waiting around.
That would be...
By the way, what can I help you with?
Strength and weapons. Anything that requires titanium alloy, though, feels like it would be a no-go right now. Like the Phoenix Dagger. And the Labyrinth's Whisper. And the Vile Axe. Knowledge, the kids from School of Rock are 30 plus. That one I'd believe. That movie was when? Like, early 2000s?
Comebacks.
Because, like, there's no way they weren't all late teenagers that just so happen to look young. This silence is straight up just me going like, when was School of Rock? Now I'm just looking it up. Because now it's gonna bother me all day. 2003, yeah, I'd believe that those kids are all 30 plus. Or I would assume all those kids are like 30 plus. That sounds correct. Because that movie was almost 20 years ago. It's because, like, this is where my mind was. It's one of the movies that I know was... I know it was while I was alive. I do not remember seeing advertisement for it. Therefore... God damn it. I have to remember that I can't use that elevator the way I want to use that elevator. But it's like, I knew it was made when I was alive, but knowing that there were no advertisements of it in my memory means that it must have been when I was very young. Because what I do vaguely remember was it being on DVD being a big thing, if that makes sense. This is when... it's just weird to think that Jack Black is almost 60. He looks almost 60, though. Like, he is very good looking for his body type and age, but he is very obviously old. Really? Circle does that? I just need 3 titanium alloy. No, that's not where we need to go. But, like, he's grayed the fuck out. And has, like, a freaky-ass wizard beard. It's actually kind of badass. He didn't age at all until the last 5 years, where he aged like a decade. Yeah. Yeah. I just still think it was funny that Jack Black had a gaming YouTube channel that did 0 actual gaming, to my knowledge. It was like Jablinski Games. I don't know if he's still doing that. I would like to see him still do it, if he isn't. Actually, no. I think he did eventually go into real gaming videos. Like, I think he did a Minecraft series with his son. Because he's a good dad. Okay, so we can sell the broken antenna we have. We have way too many. I am willing to bet money that with all the broken antennas we have, I could sell half of them and still have too many. Look, if Jack Black played Nier, that'd be cool. That's all I'm saying. Are Shades sentient, or is that spoilers territory? That is spoilers territory, but also I would have to double check. They can make primitive tools. They know what armor does. So they're bare minimum uncomfortable to eat. Again, though, literally anything about the nature of what shades are is probably a spoiler. Damn it, wrong. Wait, no. I think I actually need to go to 2F. It's like, ultimately, we can go to whatever floor. Titanium alloy will always have a chance of dropping. Again, questions like that will be answered later. Anything about the actual inner workings of what shades are is more than likely storytelling, or is spoilers that I do not have the storytelling or linguistic ability to actually expand on. I know a lot about this game that I am having to withhold. Because if I straight up just, like, full-bore spoiled things, that'd be a dick move for the people that want it. B2, I think, is where the game wanted me to go. I'm just gonna... Why do I have to keep allowing race war? Oh, fuck, that's a clip. Race war is one of those words you think I would have to ban, but then it's like, well, no. Because, like, it is only ever used around here in jest. I feel like I don't have to start until it actually becomes a problem. Also, I'm sorry for getting, like, legitimately, I'm sorry for getting very, like, blunt about the spoiler thing. That's on me for losing my cool, frankly. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Also, like, hey, can I just fucking say, fuck Twitch for, like, making me have to re-enable a word to be okay? Like, every single day. If I add a word that's allowed, it should stay allowed, unless I manually do something about it. It is a feature that straight up does not work, unless I manually prohibit a word. I also can't ban the phrase race war because I can at least think of 2 games where the plot is there's a race war. Like, FF14 actually has race war as plot device. Also, that's not something I thought I would ever say out loud. Note, they never say it, but you know that that's what they have on their mind. Is like, yeah, but what if we made this villain pitch a race war? It's like, well, because, there are some FF14 players in chat right now that know the plot better than I, and definitely know the backroom politics behind FF14 better than I. If I remember correctly, people liked that villain too much, so they're like, we have to make him a villain. How do we do it? And then he's like, and then the devs are like, ah yes, genius, eugenics. Which, again, one of those things I wish I was joking. But it's like, he was too he was too likable because he was a villain. But they're like, well, what does his kind of villain like to, like, what does his culture do to be villainous? Yeah, you spelled it right the second time. But it's like, how do we make him actually villainous? Okay, we will make him a eugenicist. And it's like, yeah, that's a way to do it, I suppose. Again, that's one of those things that, like, a handful of people can respond with the actual answer to. Because I remember there were backroom reasons, like, behind-the-scenes reasons as to why they're like, let's make him a eugenicist, of all things. Yeah, so these are the robots that keep having the drops of, like, alloys and shit. Oh, but I keep getting fucking memory alloy. I need titanium. Titanium. Like that. Let's hit the junk heap's depths. I think that's the first time in a while I've said that without slurring my words. Because that's actually kind of a hard word for me to say. Were they doing the Wesker thing? Or... So without going into it too far, because A, I don't know the lore on it as much as I could. The races in Eorzea did all root from one race. Like, one species. And was split into 7, I believe? Again, correct me if I am wrong. Where just like eventually the prime species splits off into a bunch of subspecies. So like Elzen, Hyur, Hrothgar, Lalafell, just all the original playable races, and ostensibly the ones that come with expansions, like our Hrothgar and Rogadine, that's the one I was trying to think, and Viera. It split off into all of those. So the villain does not pitch, I would like to breed people into being that race, into being that, like, perfect species again. No. He goes, back in the day, we were all one perfect species, instead of X amount of like individual separate species that came from the same thing. And he says in the most villainous way possible, let's go back. He's basically saying return to monkey. But the entire culture of Garlemald and the Garleans as a thing is, let's do it in the most evil way possible. So, that's how that happened. But to my knowledge, he was eviled up Garlemald and the Smurfs, I guess. There's also a reason I'm not trying to say his thing word for word. Because it would be very bad if I said what he said. No, he doesn't say a slur, but he says straight up, like, the shit eugenicists would say. So it's like, nah, I'm not giving people that shit out of context. That would be an unwise career move. Let us put it that way. So Christ, did I only make one titanium alloy? This drop rate is garbage. Not as bad as Monster Hunter, mind you. But it is bad. Yeah, I made 2 God damn it. Let's just hope this area actually has something for me. No. Huh. I'll find the clip though, cause like I know what to look for. Y'all might hear like a second or two of a video. I'm gonna try to pause it immediately. Here is the video in the shitpost room of my Discord for context on what he actually says in the game. We're gonna have to go back in, but before we do, we're full up on broken arms.
No sense in you. That would buy. What can I help you with?
Let's sell some shit. What are we full up on? Like, what do we have a scary amount of? Yeah, broken antennas. Let's sell 59 of them. So that we at least have 40. Let's sell 1 of the broken motors. Let's sell 4 of the broken batteries. Let's sell 4 of the broken arms. Let's do 35 of the severed cables. 58 of the stripped bolts. So, fun fact, low drop rates were actually part of the reason my little baby bitch ass baby ass decided I am scared of Monster Hunter. Yeah! Didn't they really villain him the fuck up? Like, even without context. Because I doubt you actually have, like, the full context of the video.
No, that would be... But
like,
what can I help you with?
Doesn't it sound like the worst? Rebirth. We just need 2. We just need 2. Yes. I've heard worse stuff from real-life politicians, but it was up there. Yeah! But isn't it something you totally could have heard, like, select politicians actually say? Feels like something you'd hear at the RNC. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, nah, that video is... Or that specific line is like, whoa! We know you wanted to make him a villain, but... Whoa! But also at the same time, the culture he's in is like, again, very heavy on eugenics, and like, for example, if you're not a pureblood, get the fuck out. Oh, that's bad out of context too. Shit. I have to stop talking about villains so that I don't explain why the villains are villains, and therefore just say some vile shit. The dev's cracking out that special jar that says Hitler shit. You're not wrong. That's the worst part. You're not wrong. I wish you were wrong. Granted, let's just say the Garleans steal equally from, ancient Rome and the Third Reich. Let's put it that way. Also, like, a little sprinkle of Star Wars in there. They're fun villains, though. I'll put it that way. They're really fun villains. High key, though, I don't mind taking my time with FF14 because, like, I feel like no matter when I actually do it, people will watch. As in, like, people that aren't my regulars will come in to see, like, hey, FF14. Oh yeah, no, the troops that the Garlean station in like the Far Eastern country straight up looks like something out of Warhammer. Imagine being one of the... Yeah, here's the problem though. They, there's at least twice in the story where you actually have to disguise as them. So they give you the outfits, but also the real pieces of shit in the fandom will use those outfits to be like, hey, this is what we're about. And I'm just sitting here like, this is the closest thing to a commissar trench coat I can get. Please. Please. Just like from the Babadook, why can't you be normal? But instead of normal, it's just like, why can't you not be horrible? It's just weird. It's just weird. Space Nazis or not even Space Nazis, just like fantasy Nazis are weird. You know? But it's like, I just want an outfit that's a black trench coat. Why do you have to make me wear... Why do you have to make me wear this specific one? Oh no. And the answer to that is her black trench coat. Oh boy, Trenchcoat Mafia, that's a name I haven't heard in years. Okay, so I'm looking at the time, and I don't want to go for too terribly long, so we're gonna do just this one last, like, clear. Because, goddamn, this area, these drop rates, man. These drop rates are something. But it's like I also have to take literally everything off the floor because God knows it's an upgrade material. I'm actually being run a little ragged. But it's like, nah, this'll be the last run through this area. I'll do the rest off stream. Because I don't want to go here and like just hate the area. Bolt, Fluoridite. Fuck! That's fine. I can make do. Drop rates were one enemy. Do you have any harmless memes that really bug you for no good reason? For you, it's Miku Created Minecraft. Miku Created Minecraft doesn't bother me because it is partially the joke of, like, Miku's anyone. Miku's literally anyone. She's a voice box, or she's a voice bot, and saying she made XYZ is taking power and ownership, mental mind space-wise, again, away from actual bigots, which is that don't profit off of work. It's mainly because it makes it impossible to talk about, like, the arguably kind of suspicious villager knows thing. Is that a thing people talk about? Like, I'm not saying you're wrong for, like, oh, people talk about it like that. I legitimately just don't know. Like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do people talk about how the villagers have noses that are, like, Jewish friend pointed out to me? I always just thought they looked like Squidward. Granted, I guess when all they are is merchants, it is a little weird looking, huh? Huh. Yeah. Because, like, they even sound like Squidward. You know? They go around and go, huh. Huh. A little weird, and there's something about divorcing the game completely from the man who created it. Yeah, at the same time, like, fuck Notch. I think that's a pretty moderate stance, to just hate him. But that's just me. I don't know. Yeah, Miku Created Harry Potter is a worse one though, because it's like, no, we can't do that when the dumb shit is actively in the material. That would be bad. Also, Rowling actively profits off of that. So, you know, we can safely, like, joke about, haha, she owns Minecraft, because Notch doesn't make a penny. Because he asked for a lump sum, if I remember correctly, and he was glad to have that shit bought out. Which is actually partially why I don't mind Minecraft. I'm also glad that it got bought out, because the game is also, how do I put it, better? Without him? Like, the game has more content than he ever had workflow-wise, and he obviously wasn't having a grand old time with Minecraft. I would argue make it open source, but gotta make money. Especially since the game can do so much more with Microsoft's resources. I think Mojang has been the only studio that's actually, like, genuinely benefited from a Microsoft buyout. Like, if I'm remembering all of their buyouts properly. Because, like, Rare just makes Kinect games and ports of their old games. Yeah, I guess Obsidian? I suppose? As far as Bethesda goes, they have communicated that, as it stands, nothing effectively will change, except maybe a preference towards Xbox and PC in their release. Yeah, I agree. It's just too early to know right now, though. It's too early. It's too early. It's still gonna be a bit funny with Deathloop, because that game is a Sony exclusive as far as the consoles go. Even that's not much of a change. Bethesda's always been kind of a PC first kind of company, I suppose. Except for publishing. Okay. Why is the bitrate going to shit? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that looks like a temporary hiccup. Yeah, Bethesda's always been about releasing their games on as many platforms as possible, but definitely with the heaviest focus on PC, because I would argue they know where their market is. You know? Did we seriously only make one titanium alloy? We made enough. Oh, fuck yeah. I can stop. Oh, thank God. That drop rate is miserable. I will do the grinding for the rest of the titanium alloy off stream. That is soul-rending. Probably because the environment is literally hallways. So we'll just get them what they need, and we'll be on our way. Let's actually check the quest, though. Contract for a contractor. Yeah, they needed 10. So we'll upgrade one item that just needed the 1, so that we have an even 0.
No sense in... That would be great. By the way, what can I help you with?
Buy and sell. 8 of those.
Come back.
Yep.
No, by the... What can I help you?
Strengthen my weapons. We just need something that takes 1 titanium alloy. That requires 4? Oh, hey, fluorite. Okay, so weapons go up to 4, as I thought but couldn't recall. Yeah, okay.
Come.
We'll just go back to the village and do the winding down shit. Let's go, little doggy. Alright, where's the guy that needs it? Hey, there you are, buddy, buddy chum pal.
With all the stuff you needed.
Let me see. Yep, that's all of it. Here's your payment.
Wow, this is more than I was expecting.
Yeah, titanium's fucking a lot.
I appreciate all the effort you went to.
Don't insult the man, lad. Take his profit payment and be grateful.
Okay, okay. Thanks for the gold.
Obtain 30,000. Quest contract for a contractor is complete. Let's check up on the farm. Let us check up on the farm. Nothing for that. So, now we're gonna check Grimoire Vice, and then read all the new shit we have. Which isn't much, but hey. What you gonna do? Captain's Holy Spear. The captain tramples life under his feet. Phoenix Spear. There was once a warrior in a frontier nation who feared not death. He was so brawny and powerful, arrows were said to bounce harmlessly off of his flesh. For this reason, the warrior always threw himself into the thick of any battle. We're gonna make a point of, like, actually reading the new weapon stories we got, though, because, like, for example, I know for a fact I've upgraded some of these. Like the Vile Axe. Years later, the girl reappears, her visage made strong by her vow for revenge. The first soldier had grown so fat that the buttons on his uniform barely contained his girth. The girl approaches him and claims to know an easy way to lose weight. On the pretext of an examination, she has him lie down on a bed before suddenly hacking off his arms and legs with an axe. The remaining lump of soldier screams and attempts to wriggle away, but the girl pins him down and tells him that he still has parts he can lose. Sometime later, the girl sits in front of the now rounded torso and smiles. "There we are," she whispers. "Look at how nice and slim you are." The second soldier was a peerless Lothario. Each night, a new woman is invited to his manor to spend the night. The girl breaks into his home and kills the women at his side, then uses her axe to hack off his manhood as he trembles and begs for mercy. Alright. You'd think a girl like that would have been bullied, right? Well, you'd be wrong. That kid was the hardest person for miles in any direction. Wasn't a man in the village who'd tangle with her. And we're talking men that ain't scared of nothing. She was, best at doing work that needed physical strength and all that. She'd always led the charge whenever shades attacked, and folks loved her for that, sure. But most of all, they loved her because she was always cheerful and just plain tough. But one day, this huge shade attacked the village and was just too strong. It tore the men apart like old rags, and half the guys in the village died. The girl with horns kept fighting with all she had, but eventually she couldn't keep up. The shade had lifted her off the ground and ripped her horns right out of her head. The way she screamed was like nothing you'd ever heard. Sound shook the earth itself, it did. After that, things got quiet, so I stepped outside and found both the shade and the girl dead. Each of them had wounds all over, and they were leaking blood just about everywhere. It doesn't look... and don't judge me for saying this now, but it was almost... beautiful? Like looking at dark red flowers in full bloom, you know? Hope that answers your first question about why the folks in this village can't hear nothing. But you should know, none of us think badly of that girl for making us this way. Being deaf is a hell of a sight better than being dead. Anyways, we all talked about that day to death, and think that the final scream was her way of saying goodbye. Everyone in the village is honored that the last thing we ever heard was her farewell. That's God's honest truth. Two seconds. The man who you love will return safely. Safely? Safely, says the bird in a beautiful voice. These words brought great comfort to the woman, and she began weeping tears of joy. However, continued the bird, his heart will surely not. Faith. I think I upgraded that today. Nope. Beastbane? Blade of Treachery? Nope. Earthworm's Claw? Read both. I won't kill you right away, so don't worry about a thing there, champ. Gonna take my sweet time before you give up the ghost. Honestly, you'd be surprised how much it takes to kill a person. I mean, think about it. People got 2 eyes. Most of them, anyway. And 2 ears. 10 fingers, 10 toes, 20 nails across the lot. And don't even get me started on joints, because folks got hundreds of the damn things. Yeah, we got plenty of ways to keep ourselves entertained. Moonrise. Nope. Nirvana Attacker? I think I actually did. Yep. One day a quarrel broke out amongst the girls that argued only the greatest among them could become their lord's betrothed. None would yield an inch, and each asserting only they alone could possibly satisfy him. Seeing this, their caretaker said in a kind voice, "Worry not, girls. Each and every day, one of you shall surely become a bride to our lord." Hearing this, everyone's face lit up an expression of pure joy. And the Nameless Blade, I think I upgraded. No! Alright, so, let me just do a quick savey save. And that was today's Nier stream. If you stuck around for all that, thank you, I appreciate the hell out of it. I know some people dipped, probably because of some of the subject matter today, whether in the game or not. But I want to start winding down. It's an hour, give or take, until Cherry streams. And I want to be on time for that, but also I don't want to be stressing over, like, well, what do I do to get food before she does anything, you know? I'll be sure to let you guys know when she's live, because she's important as shit to me. Whoop. Thinking. If you want to support the channel more directly, there are links below wherever you're watching this to things like the Streamlabs donation link and the community Discord. If you're on Twitch, there's also bits and subscriptions as well. I've got nothing else to shill except for Cherry's stream. She'll be streaming, I think the game is called Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. I don't know much more. Not offhand. So, this is where we part ways for the day. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you.